What if I told you that AI could help you get in front of your perfect customers even while you sleep? Now, in this video, I'll show you exactly the step-by-step process that we've implemented for clients that allowed them to not only reduce their marketing budget, but increase their results using AI. This means more qualified leads, shorter sales cycles, and increased revenue all within a single month. And the best part is, even if you know nothing about AI, nothing about custom coding, you will be able to implement this system today into your business to get results within the next 30 days. Now, if you do not know me yet, my name is Edgar and I'm the co-founder at Camilla.ai. We're on a mission to revamp the entire AI service-based industry. So if you want to be a part of that mission, subscribe down below, hit the bell for post notifications, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so now that you've went ahead and subscribed to the channel, let's get into how AI actually generates hot leads in 2024. First things first, understanding AI-powered lead generation. Then I'll actually go ahead and compare the traditional methods that you're probably using right now for your business, like the setters and the secretaries, versus actually using an AI system. And then finally, I'll bring a distinction to what normal AI or like the commoditized AI that you see everywhere in the marketplace versus an actual good AI system that will actually work in the real world, give you real world results and increase results at that. Okay, so let's first clear up a massive misconception. It's that you don't actually need more leads. You don't need to hire more marketing agencies. What you need are more qualified leads, right? Because leads are a commodity, but the real money is made from the qualification system that you have in place so you and your team can focus on what you do best, which is closing deals and providing a great service. This means that the better the qualification system, the faster you realize that you need to change your marketing angles, the more time you have on your hands for high ROI activities, and the more revenue you generate. If it sounds easy, it isn't, and not with the traditional methods. Okay, 100% not with traditional methods. It's actually why most businesses that rely on leads or appointments or all that stuff have an extremely hard time scaling their business. So let's start with the inefficiencies of traditional lead qualification and setting methods. So keep in mind that this video is aimed towards those that actually want to scale effortlessly. If you're looking to just continue doing what you're doing, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, but if you just want to run business as usual for this year, next year, and the next couple of years, and hopefully not lose too much market share, then this isn't for you. But if you're actually looking to scale consistently, reliably, and without a bunch of stress and pain and having to manage a bunch of team and paying a lot in payroll, then watch this video until the end, okay? Because there's a lot of inefficiencies with the traditional methods, right? Number one, if you're dealing with setters, the high setter churn rate, okay? And frankly, I don't blame them because setting is probably one of the most, well, it is like one of the worst jobs that anyone can have, especially online. So it makes sense why they would actually churn at that rate, right? This also leads to inconsistent results. So like often a booking percentage and a qualification percentage because you're constantly changing setters. So sometimes they're good, sometimes they're less good, sometimes they're well trained, sometimes they aren't well trained. So your booking percentage varies a lot, right? Now, setters, just as secretaries, require constant managing, training, and motivating, and they don't maximize results due to human fatigue. You know, you won't be setting as well at the beginning of the day, or at the end of the day rather, than you were at the beginning of the day, and depending on how you feel and all that stuff, right? Now, another really distinct factor that AI absolutely kills and destroys human setters is that leads typically are called up after a few hours. How many times have you opted into any service-based business, like you wanted to go to the physio or to the chiropractor or to the dentist? You opt into the funnel, you perhaps submit your information, you perhaps send an email, and you're only contacted a couple hours later in the best case scenario, and in the worst case, a couple of days later, okay? And this leads to obviously a bunch of people just falling through the cracks and just piling up in a CRM, which is costing your business at the end of the day thousands of dollars. Okay, so the essential like the step-by-step here is that your human error leads to inconsistent, lower quality bookings, leads lost, a bunch of time wasted, which at the end of the day is a massive opportunity and revenue cost. So even if you're making money, even if you're growing your revenue a little bit or maintaining revenue or generating some kind of increase, well, there's still a massive opportunity cost, right? And most businesses aren't actually scaling that well, especially in the service-based industry, right? Now, how you can actually optimize this with AI and what's the actual like fulfillment look like is that number one, leads are called up instantly. Okay, leads that don't book right away are automatically added to follow-up workflows, and these are personalized, by the way. And with AI, they can last, a year, 2 years, either until they get a yes or a no, right? Obviously, if the person stops the workflow, it stops. You remove them from your CRM, but until then, the AI follows up until it gets a booking. As simple as that. This makes sure that you have zero leads fall through the cracks. You have no setters required. You have consistent results because the AI doesn't sleep. It's not stressed. It's not unhappy. It's not happy. It always puts out the same inputs and gets the same outputs, right? Or extremely similar outputs. Requires obviously zero managing, training, and motivating, right? And it maximizes results then due to consistent inputs. So instead of the human error, lower quality booking, leads lost, and massive opportunity cost, what you have instead are consistent AI inputs, consistent quality and consistency of booking, lead maximized, time saved, which equals, at the end of the day, an increased revenue with decreased inputs. Okay? And it's effortless. You have zero managing, training, and motivating. You don't have any payroll. And if you want to increase the number of business you do, just increase your marketing spend, and the AI will just handle that increased volume. No problem, without complaining about its workload. None of that stuff. And some interesting statistics on this, I found 3 here on Google. Number one is that 90% of customers rate an immediate response as important when they have a customer service question, right? So if you're an e-commerce brand, perhaps, or any type of online shop, and you don't have AI handling your customer service, what are you doing? Okay, you can literally just fire 90% of your customer service team and actually get better ratings with 90% less payroll. Number two, businesses that respond within 5 minutes are 100 times more likely to qualify leads. Okay, so when someone tells me that, the AI voice isn't at 100%, it's more like at 98%, it doesn't matter, because the speed to lead is 100 times more important than who's actually calling the lead. Now, obviously, it can't be some automated response, right? But if you have a 98% voice optimized AI with the same script as your secretary or setter, but they're calling within those 5 minutes, they're setting that appointment, okay? And they're qualifying that lead better than your human employee could ever do. Number three, customer satisfaction ratings increased by 34% with real-time responses, right? Everyone loves speed. Business loves speed, money loves speed, and customers love speed, right? Because speed equals great service, equals a great opinion of your business, and the more likely they are to spend money with your business over another business, right? And this is actually something that happened to me. Every time I opt into a funnel, I contact the person that contacts me first. I don't contact the people that send me an inquiry after a day, 2 days, 3 days by email. I answer the person that sends me a text within the first hour, right? So when you're the one contacting people within 5 minutes, then you're 100 times more sure to get that business. Okay. Now, what's the actual difference between AIs? Now, I have a bunch of other videos on my channel covering this, so go and check those out if you haven't already. But, in a couple of words here, Choosing the right AI system is key if you actually want the results I spoke about earlier. Because if not, you actually have more of a nightmare and wasted cash and time than any actual like benefits, right? So 99% of AI systems, unfortunately, on the market oftentimes have these characteristics. So they only work on one channel, either AI SMS, AI calling, maybe some AI email as well. Okay, but you have 3 different softwares. The AI calling is frankly not that good for most of these softwares. If it isn't Synflow, it's not good. There's probably 1 or 2 other companies that are okay, but Synflow is definitely miles ahead of anyone else. Commoditized AI chatbot. So a lot of people say sell AI SMS, but it's actually just Go level automations that you could, just templated answers that you pre-prepare. So it isn't even AI, right? This all makes it so that everything is super unpersonalized. So it doesn't really work in real life settings, only in demo settings because it's unpersonalized, right? And couple that with the constant bugs and malfunctions because you're integrating all of these channels into your current sales system. So you have a bunch of different softwares. It just keeps on bugging. The integrations don't work. You have to, code a lot. If you don't know how to do that, you have to hire someone. You have to pay them a bunch of money, spend a bunch of time. So all of this hassle just makes it so that 99% of businesses that go with these systems just end up not using it. And I know I've spoken to a bunch of them, right? Now, the difference with a good system like ours here at Camilla.ai is that Camilla actually works seamlessly across all channels. So it's a single system that goes through AI, SMS, calling, and email all in one spot. It sounds and acts like human calling, but with AI enhanced capabilities. So we work with Synflow for anything AI calling wise. It's insane. Right now, there's a speech to speech real-time API released by OpenAI that's applied to the AI calling. So it's miles ahead of anyone else in the marketplace. I'll actually release a video on the difference of real-time API versus ordinary AI calling coming soon. So subscribe and hit the bell. Okay. Number 3, the AI chatbot focuses on conversions and it is 100% AI. This makes it so that every single interaction with a lead or a prospect and your business and Camilla.ai is 100% personalized, so to your business and your leads, right? It's a proven AI that works in real life settings, has no bugs or malfunctions because A, we have quality AI developers, it's a quality system, but B, it's fully integrated and automated into your current sales system. Okay, so there's no 10 softwares that you need to play around with. We just integrate the AI system into your current CRM, and that's it. Okay, and it's implemented and used by hundreds of businesses. So now you may be wondering, why are you telling me all of this, Edgar? Why do you actually give me all of this information? And it's simple, okay? Because now you're faced with 2 choices, right? Number 1 is to continue doing things as you're doing right now and experiencing the results you're getting right now and the stress and the payroll and all that stuff, okay, that comes with the inefficiencies of traditional service-based business. Or you can actually evolve with the times, experience efficiency at its finest in this day and age, and actually implement an AI solution that works and that will help you scale effortlessly, right? And if you want to go for that second choice, just click the first link in the description down below, book a call, watch the videos, and then speak with someone on our team about concretely how Camilla.ai can help your business. Okay? And on that note, I will see you in the next video.